A submarine just crossed a line no one expected, and it didn't happen near Taiwan or in the South China Sea. For the first time in history, a Chinese attack submarine surfaced in Russian waters at Vladivostok during a joint naval drill with Russia. But this wasn't just about practice. It was a clear signal to the world. China brought serious hardware, not to observe, but to lead. When two global military powers start sinking fleets underwater, someone is being outmaneuvered. So why now? Why here? And what does this mean for the balance of power beneath the waves? Let's dive in. Something extraordinary just unfolded in global naval affairs, and it defies decades of precedent. For the first time, a Chinese submarine has surfaced not near disputed waters in Asia, but inside Russian territory at Vladivostok, Russia's most important naval base in the Pacific. This wasn't a symbolic visit. It was a combat simulation, part of an extensive joint naval drill with Russia's fleet. The sub in question was a Kilo-class diesel-electric attack submarine, one of the quietest and most respected non-nuclear models in the world. Although it's Russian-built, it has been in Chinese service for years and is optimized for stealth missions. It wasn't alone. This underwater prowler arrived alongside two Type 052D destroyers, a Type 903A supply ship, and even a dedicated submarine rescue vessel, a setup that screams combat readiness, not public relations. What's even more striking is the timing. These drills occurred just days after Chinese bombers flew near Alaska, rattling U.S. defense analysts, and only weeks after Chinese ground forces trained in Belarus, uncomfortably close to NATO's Eastern Front. Now, China is extending its operational partnership with Russia below the surface, reinforcing a growing alliance that now spans land, air, and sea. And here's the clever part. China could have sent its cutting-edge Yuan-class, Type 039A submarine, but it didn't. Why? Because the Kilo class is Russian-designed and far less sensitive in terms of classified technology. It allows China to conduct joint drills without exposing its newest advancements. This was a calculated geopolitical message disguised as military cooperation. And the fact that the sub came from China's Eastern Theater Command, sailing thousands of kilometers into Russian territory, that's a loud statement. China is no longer operating as a regional power. It's projecting global ambition and doing it side by side with Moscow. This wasn't a casual demonstration. It was a full display of Chinese naval power structured around an operationally capable strike group. Every vessel that accompanied the Kilo-class submarine to Vladivostok was selected for a strategic reason, and together, they send a powerful message about Beijing's maritime muscle. Let's start with the Kilo-class submarine. While not the most modern asset in China's undersea fleet, it's a stealth powerhouse. Built in Russia but operated by China, the Kilo can remain submerged for over 260 hours, making it ideal for simulated coastal attack missions. It was the perfect choice for this drill, low risk of tech leakage, but high operational value. Then came the real eye-catchers, the Type 052D destroyers. These warships are among the most advanced surface combatants in Asia. Each vessel houses 88 vertical launch cells capable of launching a variety of munitions, HHQ-10, designed for close-range defense against incoming threats. HHQ-9, a long-range surface-to-air missile that offers strategic coverage. YJ-21, possibly present a hypersonic missile that, if confirmed on board, would mark one of the fastest anti-ship weapons in the world. With stealth-friendly hulls, dual-band AESA radars, and powerful combat systems, these destroyers are floating missile platforms, designed not only to protect, but to dominate. Also on board the fleet was a Type 903A supply ship, allowing sustained operations far from home waters. But the real wildcard was the submarine rescue ship, a vessel only deployed when operations are complex, risky, and deep underwater. That addition alone indicates just how serious and high-stakes these drills were. Russia, for its part, contributed in Udaloy-class destroyer, a veteran of many exercises. But compared to the sleek Type 052DS, the Udaloy looked dated. That discrepancy didn't go unnoticed. While framed as a joint exercise, this event functioned more like a demonstration of China's naval superiority. Every vessel in this formation had a role, but together, they formed a message. China is capable of organizing and leading expeditionary naval operations, with or without Western permission. The drills at Vladivostok weren't about tactics, they were about realignment. For years, Russia led the China-Russia defense relationship. It sold arms, shared tactics, and provided high-level platforms like the Su-35 fighter and Kilo-class submarines. But now, China is clearly the one setting the pace. China's shipbuilding industry is now the largest in the world. It builds more warships annually than any other nation. It has the funding, the materials, and the political will to create a navy that not only competes with the U.S., but can also replace Russia as the dominant arms provider for emerging powers. Russia's inventory is aging, and with the war in Ukraine draining resources, China is stepping up to take the lead. These drills are part of a larger, coordinated strategy. They involved far more than just ship movement. They featured exercises in submarine rescue coordination between two nations, integrated fleet command systems, critical if both navies are to operate together during conflict or crisis, missile communication protocols, ensuring interoperability despite different systems and languages. This isn't joint training. This is battlefield preparation. Even the choice of location, Vladivostok, is symbolic. It's not just Russia's key Pacific port. It's also close to disputed waters in the Sea of Japan and Northern Asia, making it a strategically sensitive area. By bringing China's fleet here, both countries are making it clear their cooperation is expanding in scope, reach, and ambition. There's another layer: the arms market. Countries in Africa, Southeast Asia, and South America have traditionally turned to Russia for submarines and frigates. But now, China's offerings are newer, cheaper, and delivered faster. With the Yuan-class submarines gaining attention and credibility, China could soon outcompete Russia for defense exports. So, what we're really witnessing is a power inversion. What began as Russian-led military cooperation has become China-led naval projection, and the waves of that shift are spreading fast. This wasn't just a submarine surfacing in a new location. It was a geopolitical message sent straight from the ocean's depths. China and Russia are no longer just friendly neighbors. They are syncing their systems, fleets, and strategies in real time. And while this Kilo-class sub wasn't China's most advanced, its presence in Russian waters was symbolic, strategic, and global. The lines of command are shifting. The oceans are becoming more contested. And the next big power move might not come from the skies, but from beneath the waves. If this is just the beginning, imagine what's next. Hit like, share, and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.